issue. I believe it stems from a lot of pressure that kids today are put on, whether it's sports or school or, making your parents proud. Like a lot of parents, if they went to college and got, a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, they expect their kids to do the same. And there's a lot of pressure to do the same thing as your parents and be as successful as them. So I think that's one reason that we had to bring more mental health awareness, because a lot of kids suffer from feeling like they have too much anxiety and too much pressure on them, but yet that for a long time that wasn't a valid excuse to miss class, that wasn't a valid excuse to maybe get an extension on an assignment or a test. It wasn't really recognized, and they realized how kids eventually, if you don't give them that mental health break that they need, it just grows and grows, and eventually can explode into whether it's hurting themselves or becoming violent.
I myself suffer from severe anxiety, ADHD, and OCD. I got the trifecta, but you would never know it. And that's why I think participating in anything relating to mental illness is super cool, because you forget that people are struggling around you, and it's a nice reminder that we're there for one another. In high school, there was a lot of suicide, and one of my friends committed suicide my sophomore year. It was pretty traumatic, and ever since then, I'm like, we need to bring this issue to light. Like, this is serious stuff, so I'm happy I can be a part of chipping away at it.
So Dan's Bandanna Project, I believe, is a really good thing that I'm really happy was brought to Greek organizations, especially since Greek organizations bring the most people together, they connect people, and so if we can get that message across in Greek life, I believe they can go around on campus whether you're in Greek life or not. Sometimes it's really easy to feel alone, feel like no one cares, feel like no one's going to, no one notices when you're upset. But when you see that bandana on someone's backpack, it's like getting a text message saying like, hey, I hope you have a good day. I hope you're happy today. Without that, it's almost like an immediate message. And I believe that it can help a lot of kids who are like going through a rough time where you can't see it on the surface. My freshman year of college, I had a hard time adjusting. I was going into the engineering program, there was a lot of pressure. First time having a roommate in a while, I was lucky enough to have my own room growing up, and it kind of all exploded towards December. My mom was getting sick, I was not feeling good about myself, and I actually did attempt suicide. But since the school was so good, like the school was absolutely amazing here. They set me up with a cook counselor right away. Like I think the cook counseling center is one of the best things implemented at Tech. I think they do a good job of pairing you up. I think they do a good job of talking you. Like I can honestly say that without that program, like I wouldn't be who I am today, and I have a lot more self-worth because of it. And I can't imagine what it would have been like to not have that support from the school, because they not only did they give me cook counseling, but they also gave me academic support. I was able to get some finals moved around, I was able to get some assignments, extended, stuff that would have caused me a lot of stress during like a really, really rough patch in my life. And I know I'm not the only one who goes through stuff like this. When you're a freshman in college, you're trying to impress everyone around you, you're trying to, not fail because you're adjusting from high school to college. Some people, I was more like I wanted to make more friends in college than I did in high school, but there's a lot of people who they have their group in high school and then they come to college and they don't know what to do. And it's a lot of pressure, and I believe that Tech has done a really good job with mental health awareness. I believe they do a good job with cook counseling. I think the only improvement that they can make is that they need more counselors, because sometimes I would be able to get an appointment every 2 weeks, but I know there's kids that need it every week. And so I believe that that's something they could improve on here, but overall I think they do a really good job. And especially working through the university with what I went through, they were super, super understanding.
I think Dan's Bandanna's project is super awesome and positive and important, because it's bringing light to an often forgotten issue that a lot more people suffer from than we even realize. You never know what someone's going through, and so these bandanas are cool because they show you, we can show each other that we're all here for one another, that we kind of all got each other's backs, like we all get it. College isn't easy and life's not easy, so the bandana is just a positive, supportive thing to put on your backpack.
A lot of students know that mental health nowadays is really prevalent, it's a problem, and a lot of people are affected by it. But everyone is kind of wondering, what can we do about this, and how can we help other people without making it awkward or talking about something too personal. And Dance Bandanna Project is a really great way to just show people that you care and that you're aware without breaching personal lines. So just support Dance Bandanna Project, have that white bandana on your backpack, and be willing to talk to people if they need help, or just smile at a stranger on the bus. Open a door for somebody and say, have a great day. Just little things like that go a really long way.